Hey, this is Scott, and this is the September 2018 monthly ops briefing. This month I'm coming to you from the National Fire Academy here in Maryland. And today I also have with me Dave.
Hey guys, how you doing? How's sunny California?
So Dave, it's about what, 89, 90 degrees right now and about 70% humidity?
Yeah, it's a little different. It feels like we're swimming, really.
It does. Hey, so we're both back at the National Fire Academy. I'm in my second year of the EFO program, and of course Dave's in his first year. It's a lot of work first year, Dave?
Oh, guys, I actually had no idea. It actually is a lot of work, and even though I've got a formal education, it feels pretty overwhelming at times, but the process is good.
Yeah. So along with the 2 week that we spend back here each year for the program for a total of 4 years, we also have to come back and write a research paper, or actually a research project. It takes about 6 months, very intensive. After that 6 months, you have to turn it in, and then it's evaluated and you get a score. So I have already had that chance to do that once, so if anybody out there wants to read my paper, certainly let me know. I'll be more than happy to get that to you. So, go ahead.
And as you guys probably seen some of the surveys come out, it's really helpful when those come out. If you guys help us, it will benefit the organization, the fire service as a whole, but if you attend to those surveys, it's very helpful for us as well.
And the whole idea behind a research paper is to bring it back that will benefit your community, your department. So, all right, let's get started with, let's talk about Telestaff is in the process of being updated to the new Workforce Telestaff work-based program. So both the web-based home and the program that you have here at work, they'll both look the same, so that's going to be a nice advantage.
Yeah, that's really cool. Technology is pretty amazing, and you can start doing things remotely and be right in touch with the things that are important to you.
Yep, and then so we also want to talk about the Battalion Chiefs Promotional Test. The Battalion Chiefs Promotional Test, it closed last month, and it's closed on August 23rd. The pre-assignment's gone out, and that's going to be each candidate's going to have to do a pre-assignment. That's going to be prior to the test, and of course the test dates are September 18th and 19th, and then the interview is on October 8th. You don't have to take that test this year, do you, Dave?
I thought that sweat was just from that humidity here, but no, I don't. Hey, good luck to all the candidates that are taking it. It takes a lot of courage to put your name in the hat, so we hope all of you do well and put in all the hard work and let the results prove themselves.
And I appreciate that you guys are willing to step up to that next level and take that, so thank you to those guys that are starting that endeavor. All right, and that captain application period for the captain's test is going to open on September 24th, and that'll close on October 22nd. So more information will follow next month.
And the other thing that's coming up, guys, very, very excited, obviously near and dear to my heart. I love training, and the suppression training captain recruitment is going to open up on September 4th. So all those interested parties, get in there. It's a great opportunity to stretch yourself. You have a good opportunity to get involved in the department in another way, and it's just a good opportunity.
All right, new hire behavioral testing is scheduled for October 1st through the 4th. That's that first part of the testing phase that occurs. We're in that process of testing in October, hopefully done in early December, and we can offer some jobs and get people in the background. So also update on dispatch. We're continuing to work with ConFire to develop a contract for future services. I also want to clear up a rumor. I was asked out there why we're getting rid of paper maps if we go and when we go to ConFire, and we are not getting rid of paper maps. So we know and understand that technology fails, and we know that paper maps will certainly be around for a long period of time.
And some of us are still a little bit antiquated, even though I'm not as old as some. Still a little bit, I like the paper maps myself. Chief Higgins and Captain Turner are working to switch over the radio system, 800 radio system, to the new digital system, and the complete switch is expected to be completed by the end of the month. So again, technology on the forefront of the Chino Valley Fire District. Are super excited.
So not a whole lot of opportunity for us to make a decision in that. That obviously is something that has to happen at the county level. They have asked us to switch over to the digital, so all the PDs as well as fire are switching over. So we should see improved communication along with that switch. There is also, I want to make a reminder to all employees that the International Counseling Team is available to you and your family at no charge. I want to make sure that you understand also that's confidential. HR only receives an invoice every couple months that just talks about the total number of people that went, so that we can pay that the fee for it.
And remember, they are here for you, they're here for us, okay? They're here for the health of our organization. And the number is, if you need to contact them, it's a 800 number, 1-800-222-9691.
And also
1-800-222-9691.
And I've also attached the pamphlet to the email that went out with this video. Hey, so some interesting facts. The district now has more retirees on the book than firefighters on the floor.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
That's pretty impressive. I'm about 10 years away from that list, so.
I'm a little less.
Yeah.
All right, the 2004 American LaFrance refurbishment's in progress and on the schedule. Engineer Greer from the Apparatus Committee met with the representatives of South Coast in Ontario last month. So that's moving along, and we should see that completed the first part of next year.
And thanks for your efforts, Scott.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, the ISO update is underway. So Chief Faraday has met with the fire protection analyst from ISO, and he's been given, the ISO representative's been given all the information he needs to start that evaluation and update process.
Hey guys, as I talk about the new budget, I want you to take a look behind me here and see the Firefighter Memorial. Pretty cool. At any rate, the new budget includes the 18-19 uniform replacement. The uniform bid was posted on August 7th and will close in September, so we all get new uniforms here shortly.
Yeah, so that will happen at the first part of the year. You know, that's changed. Now you'll get 5 sets of uniforms. So we're starting that process early so that we can get those uniforms out to you guys by the beginning of the year.
Fantastic.
All right, so Dave, you want to talk about the food here at the National Fire Academy?
Well, I don't know if I really, it's about comparable. No, it's not. It's not even comparable to the food that we get from some of the folks here at home. The food is, well, you know those guys they talked about retiring here shortly that are on that list? When they end up at their final living place, it might be similar to the cafeteria food that you find at one of our local facilities.
It's okay, but it is definitely cafeteria food for 2 weeks. You gotta eat that. So
gotta have a good gut.
All right, hey, as each month goes along, we've been focusing on different portions of the upcoming test, and this month we're going to focus on the interview. So I want you to take a look at the upcoming video.
Yeah, make sure you guys take a look at that video.
Hey guys, you know, one of the things we haven't talked about practicing for yet is the interview panel. So I think, why not start with the most important part of that, which is you have to know yourself and be yourself. Above all else, you need to be authentic. When you sit down in front of a group of people, you just have to be yourself ultimately. So one other thing to think about, a way to do that, is be a storyteller. Now I don't mean tell tall tales, I mean tell some short stories. I know I'm not necessarily known for that, but it's a good idea when you're in an interview panel to keep it concise. That way you keep it on track, okay? Now remember, every good story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. So the best way to practice for that, I think, is remember, you have a captive audience. Every time you come to work, you have a crew. Why not use the opportunity to sit down with your crew, tell a story about what happened over the 4-day. That way you get some practice, and you get a chance to talk to some people. But remember, above all else, you need to be yourself, be concise, and just remember to have fun with it, and best of luck to you.
Hey, that was some great information that Jeremy gave us. Don't you think?
Oh, awesome. Great video. Thanks, Jeremy. Thanks for the input.
Yeah. And we also just want to remind you that Jeremy's also provided some training on the GoToMeeting. You can go on the shared drive and take a look at that. You can also go on Target Solutions and look at the previous monthly ops briefings and get some of that training as well. Okay, hey, on the follow-up policy, I just wanted to talk about that. I appreciate your patience and help with gathering the information regarding that follow-up policy. So earlier this year, I asked Greg Gable and the EMS committee to review our current policy, and all I wanted them to do was gather facts. So they put out a survey, they had several meetings, and they were going to go ahead and submit some recommendations to me. I'm just looking at all the options right now, seeing if we're doing it the best way that we can.
Hey guys, obviously I've been away 2 weeks at the fires, and I've been here for 2 weeks now, so I've been around about a month now. I really wanted to send out a sincere thank you for all the hard work and the INFRS and the EPCR reports. We still have a little bit of work to do. I encourage you to just keep working that system, making sure you guys are being diligent about the little areas that we're looking at specifically, so that as we add areas, we don't become overwhelmed. But thank you again for all the hard work that you guys put into that.
All right, well, that's all we got for this month, and Dave and I will be returning home soon, huh, Dave?
Fantastic. Hey, yeah. So with that being said, you guys can invite either one of us out for a good hearty meal if you'd like.
No doubt. So hey, everybody, have a great month, and we'll talk to you next month. Thanks.